Yo, what is up, YouTube? Back with another Today, we're going over the week 2 matchups. So, week 1 was pretty interesting. A couple good games like Steelers, Bills, the Chiefs, Browns, as expected. And, some of the games were just really weird. Like the 49ers game, right? They're up by I think like 20 points, 24, but they're up by 24, right? 2 minutes left in the game, and they only win by 8. I was like, what the heck? That was a little scary for them. Like other teams like the Vikings, they choked hard. The Packers, Aaron Rodgers, the lowest QBR in his career, I think. The Saints destroyed them. Another thing I didn't expect, the Cardinals destroyed the Titans. So let's get into the week 2 matchups. But before I say anything, I would like you to comment down every single game prediction. Here's a picture of every game, so you can do that right now. And if you get every single game right, you're going in the next video. You're just gonna be insane. That's all I gotta say. So, if you get everything right, you're going in the next video. I'll shout you out because you're a beast. All right, but good luck with that. So, first game of the night, Thursday Night Football, Week 2. We got the New York Giants at the Washington Football Team. Interesting matchup because both these teams are pretty bad. But I think there's a clear better team, and that's Washington. The thing about New York is their offense is just pathetic. Daniel Jones is a problem. I think everything else in their offense is really good though. Wide receivers, running backs, tight end, everything except Daniel Jones, and they're going against a pretty solid defense. Washington, Fitzmagic injured. He's out for a long time. But still, this is in Washington. They're definitely favored to win this game. I expect Washington to win this one. Yeah, I'm looking at all these games, a couple of good games, but really bad ones. And this is another bad game. Patriots at Jets. We see this every year, twice. This is an interesting game because I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets won, but Patriots are definitely the better team at this point in time, just because the Jets are a brand new team, brand new coaching staff. The Patriots almost beat the Dolphins, a team that's better than them at home, and the Jets just aren't good. So I'm going to give the Patriots to win by 3 points though. I straight up wouldn't be surprised if the Jets won. Anyone who predicts that, you're actually a genius. Next, we got the Broncos at the Jaguars. Broncos won a pretty dominant game. I forgot who did they play. They played the Giants last week. Pretty dominant. The Giants' offense kind of trash, but Broncos' offense played pretty solid. And they're playing the Jaguars. Jaguars' defense is so bad. It's the worst in the league at this point. It's pathetic. They let the Texans score over 30 points. Broncos should be a favorite to win this one. I think the Jaguars score 20, maybe 17 if they're lucky. Trevor Lawrence might go off, but Broncos defense is definitely good enough to win in this game. And just that simple fact, Jaguars' worst defense I've ever seen in my life. Broncos are winning this one. Next, we got a really good matchup. We got the Bills, the 0-1 Bills, playing the Dolphins, the 1-0 Dolphins, and this is in Miami. This is an interesting matchup because, the Steelers destroy the Bills, right? And it shows other teams how to beat them, how to slow down Josh Allen. If the Dolphins mimic this one, which they have the opportunity to, they can slow the Bills' offense down, right? But the problem with the Dolphins, their offense, it's not good. Tua, it's decent, but it's not good, right? It's not bad. It's decent, right? But, that's going to be a problem. Honestly, the Bills are just going to outscore them because they're that good, and they're going to win this game in Miami. The Bills, they're salty. They're salty. That's all I got to say. They need that revenge. They're going to take it out on the Dolphins. They'll probably beat the Dolphins by 10 points. So, this is another interesting matchup. 49ers at Eagles. The only reason why I say this is because, the Eagles surprised me week 1. They did beat the worst team in the NFC, the Falcons, but they scored a lot of points. I expected the Falcons to lose by a lot. Actually, I didn't. I thought the Eagles were gonna be like complete garbage week one, but like I said, they surprised everybody. And is that momentum gonna carry? The 49ers have to play on the road once again, all the way cross country. They were in Detroit last week. They could take a toll. They choked like 30 points to the Lions, dude. Really? Really? The Lions? Come on. Their offense, though, looking really good. I think this is going to be an offensive matchup between these two teams. A lot of points scored. If you got any fantasy football players, start these players because it's going to be that kind of game. I think the 49ers are the better team. Everyone thinks that. Are they going to win, though? That's the question. I don't want to pick the Eagles upset, but I am going to pick the Eagles upset. I just think the 49ers, after that like horrible fourth quarter against the Lions, that bad momentum carries into the Eagles game, and somehow the Eagles get the win. I say the Eagles get the win, but realistically, the 49ers are the better team. We saw this matchup last year, and the Eagles won, so we'll see if it happens again. Once again, another interesting matchup. We got the LA Rams at the Indianapolis Colts. I was going to make a video about the Rams, but straight up, this team's insane. They got top 2 defense. I think the Steelers are the only defense better, but their defense is insane. And with Matt Stafford, I predicted it to be a lot better on offense because it was kind of bad last year, but it was insane. They destroyed the Bears. So overall, I think the Rams are one of the scariest teams in the league. I think they might win the NFC and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Colts struggled against the Seahawks. I expect the Rams to beat the Colts in Indianapolis. I just think the Rams are going to be a scary, scary team. Man, oh man, you'd hate to play them. Next, we got the Raiders at the Steelers. Like I said, maybe I didn't say this, but the Raiders, they play the Ravens tonight, and I haven't seen that game, so I don't know if they're going to win or not. So I don't know. But I do expect the Steelers to win this game. It's in Pittsburgh. They got more time to prepare for this one, and overall they're better than the Raiders. The Steelers' defense, though, oh my, did you see that? That was insane. That was one of the best defensive performances I've ever seen, besides the Super Bowl, Buccaneers, and the Chiefs. But they destroyed Josh Allen and the Bills. And what team in the league is better than the Bills' offense besides the Chiefs? Not the Raiders. Give me the Steelers. Next, we got the Bengals at the Bears. Interesting matchup because the Bengals won week 1 somehow. I think the Vikings choked something. I don't know. The Vikings didn't play a good game. They almost won, but they didn't. The Bears lost to the Rams Sunday Night Football. This is one of the hardest games to predict because I think the Bears' offense is garbage, right? Their defense, I don't know, dude. It got destroyed by the Rams, and I thought their defense was good. So I got a lot of big question marks for this game. It's in Chicago, though, so that could be a key factor. Bengals fans, you're not winning the division, you're not making the playoffs, but you might have, 7 wins this year, and this might be one of them. I don't even know why I just said that because there's no such thing as Bengals fans. But anyway, I think the Bears bounced back from a horrible win. I'm just kidding. I think the Bears get the win. This is the hardest pick for me. I don't even know why. But I think the Bears somehow get the win at home by 3 points. Maybe they lose, maybe they don't. I'm picking the Bears. Next, we got the easiest prediction of the week. Texans at Browns. I'm picking the Texans to win because they're 1-0 and the Browns are 0-1. I'm just kidding. All right, Browns' easiest win of the week. Next game, we got the Saints at the Panthers. Interesting matchup, not to say the least. The Saints destroyed the Packers. James Woods had 5 touchdowns. That was a good performance by him. And the Panthers barely beat the Jets. I'm giving the Saints the win. I will say this about the Panthers. Their fourth quarter, they were coming alive. Robbie Anderson, Sam Darnold connection from the past. We'll see what happens with this team, but I'm definitely picking the Saints to win. Next, we got an interesting matchup. We got the Vikings at the Cardinals. Vikings lost. Cardinals had a dominant win week 1 against the Titans. that was insane. Like, their defensive line destroyed the Titans. I think Chandler Jones had five sacks. Like, what? Five? I've never seen that before. Minnesota had a very slow start against the Bengals last week, or should I say yesterday. The second half, they started trying. I think the Vikings overall have a good game, but the Cardinals are definitely a better team, and they're going to win at home. Next, we got the second easiest. This is actually the easiest matchup prediction. Falcons at Buccaneers. Come on. All right. The following week, we got the Titans at the Seahawks. This is a good game. The Titans, like I said, just got destroyed by the Cardinals. And by the way, I'm picking the Buccaneers to win, but, that shouldn't even have to be said. We got this Titans-Seahawks matchup. I think the Titans are a really good team, but I don't even know what happened there. I think the fact that Tannehill had COVID and he was out 2 weeks before the season started screwed him up in this game really bad. That might be really bad, but Julio Jones, the Tannehill connection was just completely off. It was horrible. Just an overall garbage game. The Titans defense was also really bad against the Cardinals, really, really bad. Also, this game's in Seattle. Seattle destroyed the Colts. Russell Wilson in September is insane every year. The dude, first 5 games of the year, Russell Wilson's leading the league in passing yards every single time. And then after that, it doesn't matter. But September, Russell Wilson's insane, just like Mahomes. I'm picking the Seahawks. I think they're going to obliterate the Titans' defense. Now, this is another difficult one to predict. We got the Cowboys at Chargers. This is definitely going to be a challenging game to pick just because I think the Cowboys' offense is really good. And the Chargers, they're overall a decent team, right? So this game's in Los Angeles. I honestly don't know who's going to win. Don't know. The thing about the Chargers is I know their offense is good. It didn't play the best against Washington because Washington has a good defense. But I just don't know how good the Chargers' defense is. I just don't know. And the fact that the Cowboys absolutely obliterated the Buccaneers' defense kind of worries me. I don't want the Cowboys to win, but I think they might. Like I said, this game's in Los Angeles. That's the only reason why I have doubt. If this game was in Dallas, I'd immediately pick the Cowboys. Let's see. Who's winning? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he lives like a eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I picked the Cowboys to win. Alright, I was just joking, but I still want the Cowboys to win this game. I don't want them to win. I want them to lose, but I'm still picking them to win. And then we got Sunday Night Football. The September matchup, the classic. Chiefs at Ravens. Every single year they play each other. Every single year the Chiefs win. What's going to be the difference this year? There isn't any. I think the Ravens are going to be even worse than they were last year. The rushing offense is the reason why they're good. And 2 starting running backs. They're out the whole year. Marcus Peters is out the whole year. They're going to get absolutely obliterated. Even though it's in Baltimore, I'm picking the Chiefs by 10, maybe 20 points, honestly. And then we got the final game of the week. Packers, Lions. If the Packers lose this game, you best be knowing Aaron Rodgers is trolling on purpose. He's purposely trolling this organization. But Packers are winning this game. And that's all I got to say about that. So like I said, comment down everything in the description. If you get every game right, you're going in the next video. Adios.